What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. So we're in week 9 and it's actually crazy how fast the seasons actually went. It's not been as exciting season as season 4, but it is nearing the end, so hopefully some more things will actually come our way, like involving the cube and stuff like that. But what I'm going to be going over in this video is the easiest way to complete the week 9 challenges here in Fortnite Battle Royale, so you can get these challenges done as soon as they come out, meaning that you can build your way up to the max rank if you're not there yet, which I am not either, so I will have to be focusing on these challenges and getting them done before season 5 ends and we go into season 6. So, for this week, there's, as usual, there's 3 free challenges and 4 battle pass challenges, so let's get right into them just now. With the first one being deal damage with explosive weapons to opponents, 500, using ATK, just 1, follow treasure map found in shifty shafts, just 1, search chests in Pleasant Park, 7, dance off with another player near Loot Lake, that's just 1 as well. Assault rifle eliminations, get 5 of them, and finally eliminate opponents in Tomato Temple, because Tomato Town is obviously destroyed now, so now it's into Tomato Temple, and yeah, just get some kills there. So that's all the challenges for this week. Now let's get right into the easiest way to complete them. So the first challenge, as I've already mentioned, is to deal 500 damage with explosive weapons to opponents, and that can be, I'm not really too sure if it's to do, if that involves like C4, grenades and stuff like that, but I know for a fact that grenade launchers as well as RPGs will in fact work, so you should probably just use them for safety, but if you use C4 or that in normal games, then be sure to use that as well, just in case it does actually count. So, in my opinion, there's 2 ways to do this, one of which is to just play the game normally, pick up grenade launchers or RPGs whenever you find them, and just try and get some kills, try and deal damage while you're playing the game, or what you can do is head into 50 vs 50, and I'll be saying this a lot, so you better get used to it. So just go into 50 vs 50, no matter what type of 50 vs 50 it is, knock someone with any weapon you want, it can be a explosive weapon if you want, and then just shoot them with an RPG or grenade launcher when they're down, and that counts towards damage. So just do that 5 times or so, and you'll get that challenge done very easily, and probably in 1 to 2 games you'll get that done if you use that tactic. So yeah, that's really all for the first challenge. Now let's go right on to the next one. So the second challenge for this week is the easiest challenge you can ever get, and it's to use an ATK only 1 time. So what you want to do is just go to head where an ATK is, preferably somewhere like Lazy Links or Paradise Palms, because that's especially where they are, like especially the racetrack at Paradise Palms, and you'll be guaranteed to find some ATKs there. So just go in one. I'm not really sure if you have to like drive it about, but I would just drive a little bit just in case. But that's like all I need to tell you for that challenge. Just drop somewhere where an ATK is, hop in it, maybe drive for a little bit, and that's that one done very easily. So I'm not even going to talk on about that one because it's so pointless. So yeah, that's all for that challenge. Let's get right on to the next one. So now the final free challenge for this week, so if you don't have the battle pass, this is the last challenge you can actually achieve, and it is to follow the treasure map found in shifty shafts, and obviously this is only 1. So on screen right now is the treasure map for this week, and if you don't know where that is, then you should just quit Fortnite right now. You just shouldn't really be playing it, because it's actually in the rulebook that you're not allowed to play Fortnite if you don't know this location, because it's like one of the most well-known locations in all of Fortnite, because it's just so iconic from its like shape, structure and stuff like that. But obviously, as you know, it'll be where it is behind me. I don't want to try and explain it, but it's just off to the side of Salty Springs. I'm not really sure the exact location, like on that little mountain thing, but it's going to be somewhere on there. I think I do know where it's most likely to be, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'll be sure to update you if it does change in the coming days when it is actually released. So that's really all for that one. A very easy challenge to complete for 10 battle stars. Now let's get right on to the next one. So the first battle pass only challenge for this week is to search 7 chests in Pleasant Park, and as I'm talking behind me, you will actually be able to see the majority of the chests in Pleasant Park, as far as I actually know. So the key word in that sentence was majority. Might not be them all, but it's going to be 99% of the chests in Pleasant Park, just so that you can actually plan ahead to find out where you want to go in order to actually get this challenge done as easily as possible, I should say. So, in my opinion, there's 3 places to go. Well, actually, there's only 2 places to go. One of which is the treehouse, because it's similar to the dog kennel, but it's not as likely that people will actually go there, because the dog kennel is like the most populated area or building in Pleasant Park. So go to the tree house, because there's actually 3 chests in there. Probably go in the front door rather than the roofs, because it's more likely you'll get a chest there. And the second place I'd probably go is the central, the complete centre of Pleasant Park, where there's like a cover over something. There's a little I don't even know what to call it, but it's in the centre of Pleasant Park beside the football pitch, and there's a chest there a lot of the time, so you can pick that one up very easily, and you can get that done in a few games. Be sure that you will not get this one done in one game. That's like a guarantee. You won't get it done in one game, but it will take a lot. It'll take a lot like shorter time if you go to locations that I'm actually telling you about. So yep, that's really all for that chest. Yeah, that makes sense. That challenge. So let's get right into the next one. So the next challenge for this week is to have a dance-off with another player near Loot Lake, and I'm not 100% sure where this location will have to be. I highly doubt it's just going to be like the surroundings of Loot Lake, but where I do actually think it will be is where like the old dance floor thing was, but before it got removed, where you had to stand in the 4 corners. I feel like it will be in that same building, but you'll just have to like stand in a platform and just dance off against someone else. You only have to do that once, so it will not take you long, and a lot of people will be going to Loot Lake, so you won't be looking for someone to actually have a dance off with. So there's not really much else I can talk to you about for that one, so that's all for that challenge. Now let's go right on to the next one. The second to last challenge of this week is to get 5 assault rifle eliminations, and this one, like the method to actually complete this will be pretty much the exact same to the first one to deal damage with explosive weapons, but you have to get eliminations this time. So just get an assault rifle and either go into a game with like solos or whatever game mode you play, and just play, have fun and get kills as you go, or you can go into 50 versus 50 and just knock someone with any weapon at all and then just finish him off while they're on the ground, and that still counts as an elimination. Just do that 5 times and that will be done very easily. So that's really all I can help you with for that one. So let's get right into the final challenge. So the final challenge for this week is to eliminate 3 opponents in Tomato Temple, and as you probably know by now, Tomato Town is actually gone. Rest in peace Tomato Head, but thankfully there's a brand new Tomato Head to make up for our disappointing loss that we had when that was removed from the game. But now on to the challenge, which as I've already said is to eliminate 3 opponents in Tomato Temple, and there's 2 ways I would actually do this, one of which is land the Tomato Temple and either go to the house or go for ground loot, because that will save you time. It not seem like it, but it'll save you time from getting to a chest and picking up the loot, seeing what you got, because you do have a chance of getting like a revolver or something like that, which is going to be difficult to get kills with. So go for ground loot, especially like a shotgun or like an assault rifle. Or what you can do is land at the little dum-dum looking guys just outside of it, then get the chest, loot up, shield up, get your health to the max, and then just rift into the Tomato Temple geared up, and you get those kills very easily. It is pretty easy to get this done in one game, but it will take you no longer than 2 to 3 games, so it will be a very easy challenge to complete. But that is all for this week's challenges. Week 9 is very close to the end, which is pretty crazy, as I already said in the intro. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you today. The easy way to complete the week 9 challenges here in Fortnite Battle Royale. So if you did enjoy it or if it helped you out, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.